Hello everyone, this is Mr. 789 on the glorious day of January 5th, 2017. And I lied, it's a PvZ. Mwahahaha. Sucks to be you, Zerg players. Because in the top right hand corner, from representing XL5, he is PiG. There are a lot of good things about PiG. In the top left hand corner, representing our blue Zerg player, it is LisaFanBoy. And finally I'm getting to cast a match that has some significant names in it. PiG, if you don't know, used to be a pro Starcraft 2 player, and now he just streams all day and helps out people. He's a really good guy. And if you haven't checked out his stream, I highly recommend you do so. And it is not a ZVZ, ZVT, or TVT. I am sorry, I just have an infatuation with Protoss, and I could not find a ZVZ, TVT, or ZVT in time. So, you're gonna have to watch a little bit more Protoss. I know you guys don't mind that, everyone loves a little bit of cheese. But speaking of cheese, this spawning pool, actually not cheesy. It's just in reaction to this hatch block. It's just a reaction. I swear to you. You thought I was leading you somewhere with that. No, I was not. But PiG looks like he's gonna save up money to throw down that Nexus following that gateway, and it should go down right about now. PiG, thank you for not making me look like a fool. My self-esteem is so incredibly low. I need this, man. I need it. Probe, just standing on by, hovering a little bit. Probes are kind of boring at times, but whatever. Cybernetics core on the way, left enough room just so we can fit a Zealot or an Adept there and complete the wall. Probably gonna fill this out with a Drobo or a Twilight, followed by a Pylon, and that should complete the wall. Gas is coming up. Nothing too unusual so far. Pretty standard schmandard PvZ action. Got a couple of Lings on the way, gonna try to poke around PiG's main base, but he should be plenty prepared for that. And actually, are they gonna make a hatchery? No, they're gonna do. Ooh, Scantipede nearly avoiding death. Lings cannot make hatcheries. Bad, Mr. 789. Oh boy. And for those of you who don't know, my in-game tag is Swaghar. Ha! I got you guys. Yesterday's game was my game. Did I cover it up well enough? You guys didn't suspect anything, did you? I don't want it to be boring. Twilight Cancel on the way coming up. Anyways. And PiG, yeah, just opening up pretty unremarkably. Third base coming down for a Zerg player. Nothing too noteworthy here. Queen's starting to pop out, and let's watch it pop out. I think it's always the weirdest thing. Like, where does it come from? Yeah, it just pops out of the ground. But like, it almost makes you wonder why you even need a hatchery to build a queen. It's almost as if you just call upon them and they just burrow into existence. Kind of like Abathur in Heroes of the Storm. Oh, poor Blizzard, Heroes of the Storm. Oh well, Adept seeing if he can get a drone, and if LisaFanBoy's not paying attention, no, he is. Oh, two Sport Crawlers. Way to block him, LisaFanBoy. But that one does go down. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, nothing is happening. And these Lings should put an end to this Adept, and maybe even kill it if she can shade out, can she? Yes, she escapes with barely her life. 11 hit points to her name. 1 kill is her game. Oh, no, PiG! Oh, PiG, oh no, the hero Adept, man, it could have been so great. Charge! Whoa. Hero Adept, dissuaded us from this really weird opening by PiG. Going for charge. Wow. I don't know, is he gonna go for some 2-base all-in out for this? I mean, generally, when you see close that wall just in time. And Taro Tassadar, Zealot the Zealot. Mama Ship Core very delayed, but fortunately for PiG, no aggression came out from LisaFan. Layer and a Roach War now on the way. And going back to this charge point, really you only see that with 2-base all-ins, right? You generally open Robo, Twilight, into Archon Drop, into Charge is the standard schmandard way to go around it. But PiG, man, he wants to be special. And the third base coming up for PiG. Now he's just messing with us. He knows LisaFanBoy is doomed to die. And still, just Zealot's on the way. I know, and Roach is on the way. What was I gonna say? I said I know and then awkwardly stopped it. I awkwardly stop a lot of things in my life. Like all my passions. Yeah. Double Stargate though, rejuvenating my interest and happiness. Oh boy, we're gonna see some Heart of the Swarm charge that void reaction. Oh boy, Pig, these are roaches, man, and if LisaFanBoy is paying attention, there are no way these zealots are gonna survive or do any work. Yep, it's not looking good for these zealots' future, tell them that much. And LisaFanBoy deciding to be a little merciful, I just don't know, Pig. That doesn't seem like it's gonna do much damage. You almost have to rely on your opponent's sheer incompetence in order to do work. Zealot running back, and actually, for those of you who don't know, the reason I think Pig went for this is that charge deals very little damage upon impact. I think it used to do around 5. I think it does around 5, so it charges, it hits the thing, and does 5 damage. Which used to be 35 damage in the Lecture of the Void Beta, and oh my god, those were the glory days of Zealots, everybody. Those were the glory days. But LisaFanBoy wanting to be aggressive, 40 to 30 army supply, and yeah, these Zealots positioning themselves in a choke very nicely. Except, no, I don't know. You can push up this ramp, LisaFanBoy. It's just pure Zealots. You have more tech, you can just micro these roaches back, or just F2A move. Let's see how that'll work for you. Apparently not well. Oh, LisaFanBoy, you could have done so much better. And now Void Rays on production. Oh, praise that double Stargate play. Made me feel so great. I miss double Stargate, man. In Heart of the Swarm, it was my bomb diggity. It was the coolest build. You felt so awesome doing that, but the Void Rays are now revealed. Can LisaFanBoy react properly? Right now, roaches is his reaction. So LisaFanBoy, if you're out there, know that I disapprove of this. And not even a Hydrogen, no additional queens. LisaFanBoy is just asking for the Void Ray rape to begin. I know no Zerg ever asked for it or wants it, but I mean, come on. In this case, really? Can you really expect him not to? 52 to 49 workers. Actually not bad for the Zerg, but also not very good for the Zerg either. You generally want to be at least leading by 4 or 5 workers as a Zerg in this early mid-game phase. Pigs moving out with a small platoon of Zealots trying to kill the Zerg Nemesis. Unfortunately, Zerg Nemesis is heavily prepared with fatty roaches, which don't want to fight the Zealots for some reason. Alright, there we go. And ooh, what action's happening here? Void Ray 1v1ing a queen, and there's no Spore Quirala. Oh, Templar Archives on the way too. Makes me feel good. At the same time, Zealot's trying to hit this main base. This third base seems like it's getting rebuffed, but the Void Ray's coming back, killing all the queens, killing all the AA, and now the Void Rays will reign supreme. It doesn't matter how many roaches you have, they cannot splash their acid upwards. And it seems in this third base everything got cleaned up, but LisaFanBoy getting pulled apart by this multitask. Pig, the Protoss that just always wanted to be a Terran, till he plays random on ladder. It's just not looking good. So many probes dead, 10 kills on that one, 5 kills on this one. Hoping for the counterattack, hoping for some miracle is Lisa, but I don't think Pig is going to give him that chance. Pig gave him the chance. Now is your chance, LisaFanBoy. Oh, LisaFanBoy. Who should we now refer to as Lisa because I'm lazy and LisaFanBoy is a mouthful. You could have done so much more. Oh, just like I could have with my wasted childhood. Really. But enough about my crippling anxiety, depression, and missed communications. Let's focus on the beautiful game we all came to watch, Starcraft 2. Which at the moment is not beautiful for LisaFanBoy. 55 workers to 63, 32 army to 36. Storm, Archons, Void Rays, Zealots on the way. And I gotta tell you, it's looking pretty grim for LisaFanBoy. Oh man, if only the Grandmaster Zergs that played on ladder were this horrible. Oh boy. I don't think it was just him being horrible. I think it was him not knowing that roaches can't splash up. And I make that mistake all the time, right? I run my Void Rays away from roaches all day, every day, because it's like, no, what if the roaches form like a tower and they can smash my Void Ray open? But it's never happened to date, and it's something I have to get used to. Fourth base coming up for Pig. Does he have any? Let's see, units tab. He does have 2 high Templar that he just morphed in. He's not saving up that. He researched Storm. I think this was a mistake from Pig. He researched Storm, but he saved no Templar over to use Storms with. Believe me, 1 Templar with Storm changes the whole game. Fleet Bacon on the way. Wowzers, Pig. Now you're just BMing this guy, aren't you? That's fine. You're in a huge advantage. 58 to 66 workers. I would love to see a nice 4 more probes would do nicely for PiG. Maybe a couple more to buffer any losses from harassment, but at the moment, it doesn't look like so. Another multi-pronged attack from PiG. The 4th base going down with the Mantra base gets slammed by these Charged Zealots and Taro Tassadar Charged Zealots. Exiles 5 PiGs also trying to hit this 3rd base, but that's heavily defended. The Voiders at the main base. Oh no, they're getting sniped by the Hydras. Those go down. But it seems like PiG is going in for the kill, but the Roaches find themselves a good position. Funny thing about melee units, they can't throw their melee weapons, so Zealots are forced to fight a horrible engagement. But is it going to be enough? 54 to 26 army supply. Oh no, PiG is losing everything. Oh no. Oh no, PiG. Oh boy. Oh, this went very south for you, didn't it, PiG? Oh boy. Wish you had Stalkers and Stalkers, don't you, PiG? PiG. Zealots on their way, trying to Antara Tassadar down to this imaginary base that does not exist. And if there were ever a time for LisaFanBoy to get back in this game, now would be the time. He has a nice Roach Hydra ball. Well, not a nice Roach Hydra ball. If I were a Zerg, I'd be pretty pissed about this. But it's better than absolute nothing. See these Zealots? They may be legendary warriors, but they are nothing at the moment. Storm Templar is gathering energy for the storm, which puts a timer on LisaFanBoy's attack. He should know he won that engagement. He should at least try to poke out. You don't even have to commit, LisaFanBoy. Just move out on the map. See what you can do with this army. You can always run away. But I think he waited for too long. These carriers are now beginning to pop out. LisaFanBoy wisely. Actually, no, not wisely. Unwisely retreating. You know what, LisaFanBoy? I do not approve of your play. But that's okay. Because my play is equally as horrible, and that's what we do in Starcraft. We get better. We learn from our mistakes, and we don't suck as much the next time around. Hopefully. Or we just get smashed in the face 10 games in a row. The latter is a dangerous place, everybody. Okay, Charged Lot Storm, Archon, Carrier, 4 PiG. Obviously just a guy trying to have fun, a man on a mission, if you will. First 2 carriers on the way. 2 carriers at a time, though, not the biggest fan of, but if, yep, there we go. He agrees with me. 2 more Stargates on the way. PiG just playing with his Zerg food at this point. It's 112 armor supply to 86, but this 86 armor supply is so much better. So much more tech. I burped, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that was? That was a bagel and a smoothie. It's a nice little second meal. 11 Swarmos on the way. Whoa, this is why I have to stop talking so much. 11 Swarmos. Alright, that's going to be LisaFanBoy's final desperate attempt to shoot the air. But unfortunately, Swarmhost can't shoot the air. But Hydras can. Oh boy, let's see how this turns out. A nice short try to Swarmhost ball for LisaFanBoy. PiG is going to have to back off. See these little layers right there? Shows the extent at which the Locust can swoop, I think. Is it? Yeah, probably. If I click on one, yeah. It shows you how far the Locust will travel before dying or something like that. I don't know. Swarmhost is going to be the way he tries to get back in this game. 3rd base getting attacked by some Zealots. They will take out a couple of drones before getting Acid Saliva Needle Spine to death. A horrible death, I'm sure. And right now, I'm pretty sure PiG sees the Swarmhost. And he has a lot of tools to deal with it. Like right now, you see this? Just run away. And if you absolutely have to, storm. Because you can waste storms on Swarmhost. The way you do it now, you don't get Colossus anymore. Because those deal with continuous waves of Lotus really well. What you need now is just to kill them once and then kill the whole Zerg army. And the cheaper and better way to do that, that also is less susceptible to anti-air, such as Vipers and Corruptors, are indeed Templar. Ooh. Ooh, okay. We're going to wait for that to become a thing. Looks like it's becoming a thing. No Observer with the army. No, Observer with the army, but he's hanging up at the Zelnaga watchtower. Oh boy, PiG. Oh boy, that's alright. Not every game of Starcraft is perfect. Zealous checking for the imaginary 4th base, confirmed that it is imaginary, and Roaches just hiding from the Protoss force. Traitor Roaches coming out from LisaFanBoy. The Zealot immediately reacts. Unfortunately, a little bit more than he bargained for. PiG pulling back his whole army to deal with this. Now would be the time, LisaFanBoy. Swarmhost, move him. Take out that base. But no such luck. PiG, realize your Observer is right there. Just F2A, man. F2 and A. Believe me, it's good at some time. I swear. Ooh, lots of high energy Templar. This makes my Protoss brain smile. And as soon as these units move out, these units move in, and the swarm host, yes, LisaFanBoy, you can thank me later. Gonna smack this Nexus into oblivion. LisaFanBoy with a huge bank. I hope he has the larva to spend it all. Only 17. Not looking good. Right now, LisaFanBoy, just take as many bases as your heart's content. It doesn't matter if you lose some. It doesn't matter, because you need that income and larva more than anything else. But I forgive you. There we go, Spire on the way. Why is LisaFanBoy too big? Think of that transition. Although I would, you see, Spires produce flying units, and you know what these are? Flying unit destructinators, along with the Archons that kill the flying unit destructinators for Zerg, which are corruptors. So maybe Spire is not the best choice. I would love to see an Ultra transition though. Oh boy, you may think, oh, Ultra transition, that's stupid, carriers. But here's the thing, you can't kill them fast enough. Like, by the time the carriers kill everything, all your bases will be destroyed. So, that's one way. One thing I would have changed about LisaFanBoy's play, well, one thing of many, is Ultra Cavern in lieu of Spire. Does he have a... Oh, hold that thought. Is he gonna engage? No, but Mama Ship is protecting all of her beautiful Protoss units. The swarm of Interceptors destroying the swarm of Zerg. And oh boy, I wonder if LisaFanBoy can hold this. I'm not certain. A lot of Interceptors getting picked off, but the storm's so fatty. They kind of looked like boobs there for a second, didn't they? Look, look. Hang on. 1, 2. And then he does it again. Ready? Watch. 1, 2. Man, I am very sexually anxious, aren't I? Yep, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you get with a teenager. I apologize for my hormone levels. Storm on... Ooh, Vipers, can they get the abduct? Yes, they get the abduct. Come on, recall. No, it does go down. Oh, Pig, not good, but you just gotta push in. You just gotta push in, and going for it is Pig. Can he crack this? I believe so. Head is getting melted on this storm. Vipers swagging the little spiky tails in awe. And right now, Pig, all you have to do, man, F2 and A. It is 20. You are doubling his army supply, well, his army value at least. You have so much more gas, so many more minerals, and I gotta tell you, it is not looking good for LisaFanBoy. He has a huge bank, but nothing to spend it on. It's just all dying as soon as he can make it. Templar, don't lose yourself to the Locust, and he is not. And GG is called from LisaFanBoy, and Pig, it was victorious. Interesting play from Pig, I mean, really. It's he definitely wasn't playing seriously. It was obviously some sort of request kind of thing. And if it is playing seriously, I would love to know how this this Charged Lot Void Ray meta is good. I doubt it, but that's alright. What would I have done to win if I were LisaFanBoy? Ultra Cavern, super easy. Like, he was on layer... Oh, that is Hive. Just, he knew, he saw carriers, and he didn't see much on the ground. Like, he had, what, 2 Immortals and a couple of Archons. I would have loved to see either a huge Corruptor ball and him play for the late game, or a lot of Ultras to counteract this ground army. But sadly, LisaFanBoy did neither of those and thought Swarmhouse were the way to go. And they did get some good damage in, but sometimes this is the reason why some players, or most players, sack their probes in the later game, because they just need that army supply, because it all comes down to one fight, one time, one game-winning decision. LisaFanBoy, not your game today. And that's gonna be it from me. This has been Mr. 789. I'm thinking of doing a series recently. I noticed there aren't too many tutorials out there for Starcraft, and it can be intimidating for newer players to get in, and I would really love to get back to the community. So look out for that. I'm gonna start a how-to guide, maybe just for Protoss, because I'm not too skilled at the other races, but I will see. If any of you guys have seen Magnet Starcraft or remember him, kinda like Husky, kinda not really. He used to do a lot of stuff like that, and oh boy, it was a fun time. So I'm going to try to emulate that. Anyways, that has been it for me. This has been Mr. 789. That's the second time I've said that. You know what? Deja vu makes me feel sexy. And I'll see you guys next time. And remember, the internet could always use more heroes.